a lot of shady characters in the crypto space. I'm learning all of it. We had an issue with Crypto Zoo where our lead developer took the code that he made, fled to Switzerland.
I just got word from the creator himself, Sprunky, and he just announced that Hoovydundy Part 3 will be released this year.
I see good things about Hitler.
Okay, so my predictions were wrong about the release of Hoovydundy Part 3, and I will take full responsibility of all that stuff. I generally thought that it would have released by then of these two dates, because it was 5 years since the first episode dropped, and I guess I was wrong. And what really made it suck more is the fact that Pre kind of gave us this hope that it was going to release that year, and he didn't fulfill his word on that. But do you want to know what? No one blame him. I don't blame him. No one blame him. He's a Gmod animator. This stuff really does take time. Believe me, I've tried. So has the Gebs, and it's expected that there's going to be delays, setbacks, and other crazy stuff. And to be with you, honestly, you never know what's going on in his life. So it could be so much stuff, especially with COVID and everything like that. No good. So what's my next move? Am I going to double down like Harold Camping, or am I going to admit defeat and just drop whatever little hope that is left for the Hoovydundy Part 3 community? Well, of course I'm going to double down. I mean, that makes it's fucking obvious choice. As I said before, he's clearly working on the project. He still puts effort. He put effort into making the trailer, and the fact that he is making projects with other animators and commenting on them, it really shows that he's still working on things. So I do believe it's going to happen. You just can't really predict on when it's going to be released, because he's a Gmod animator with a life. He's a YouTuber, but he actually has a life. So, you can't really predict or expect when a person will actually upload on time or anything soon like that. So instead of trying to predict Hoovydundy, I actually want to do something that I would consider far-fetched. But if it is done, it will be amazing. Great, like it will be a moment of my life that I will remember for a long time. I want to have a conversation with Sprunky himself. As I said, far-fetched, but if doable, it'd be fucking amazing. Will it happen? I don't know. If this does happen, there will obviously be a couple things that I would need to put out there. One being, I will have to actually have verification on knowing if it's actually Pre himself, because I'm straight up like, okay, well, first, here's my Discord right here. I will keep it like this for as long as possible. So how would I know if it's him? Well, if you guys don't know, there's ways to verify. One being, you could pop up the email and showing that it is the channel, and another way being, there's an edit screen, like the home of the YouTube channel. There's normal people would just have nothing. So he'd have to at least show me this to confirm that it is Pre and not just some random asshole who's trying to pretend to be him. And then we'll begin our conversation. It doesn't really need to be VC or anything like that. It could just be messages as long as the conversation happens. I want to see the man behind the Hoovydundy. I want to know the person behind Hoovydundy. It would be amazing. It would be it'd just be an incredible time. And if this comes to naught, this will in fact be the last time I'll talk about Hoovydundy, unless this conversation happens, or unless Hoovydundy actually drops. I will no longer talk about Hoovydundy. Yeah, no. Preach. Hit me with a friend request. I'll be open at any time. And I'm ready to have this conversation, dude. I'm up to just get out there on what's going on. Get the fans knowing. So I have hope for the future of Hoovydundy. I'm still gonna keep that hope for another maybe 3-4 years, and we'll see what happens next. Happy New Year's, and thank you all for 300 subscribers. Deuces.
Want a break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.